Hey guys, so you won't believe this. I'm such an idiot. I sat here and I filmed a video and my mic was off. So that means all that footage has no sound. Great. So here I go, answering the questions again for you guys. This is the TMI tag. If you want to get to know me a little bit better, then just keep watching. Question number 1. What are you wearing? I am wearing a shirt that I got from Target and pajamas. Classy on the top, casual on the bottom. And by casual, I mean lazy. Ever been in love? Well, I'm currently married, so yes. I would assume I'm in love. Ever had a terrible breakup? Yes. I've had one really bad breakup and I actually threw up from it. Not today or anything, like when it was happening I threw up because I was in shock and disbelief and I was super confused. When I was 16, I was in love for the first time. I found out he cheated on me with his ex-girlfriend, but I found out the weirdest way. Yeah, that was a really bad breakup. How tall are you? I am 5'5". How much do you weigh? I don't know how much I weigh because the last time I weighed myself was a month and a half ago. I've been working out since then and I've been measuring myself with tape measurements, and I know that my inches have gone down, which means I must be losing weight. And my mom has mentioned too that my face looks slimmer and I just look slimmer in general. So I don't really know how much I weigh. When I weighed myself, I was 140 pounds. I don't have a scale. Otherwise, I'd step on the scale right now for you guys and let you know exactly what I weigh today, but I don't know. Any tattoos? No tattoos because I have a really big fear of needles and pain. So no tattoos. But if I did get a tattoo, it would most likely be a tattoo of a hummingbird and a tattoo of a koi fish. The tattoo of the hummingbird would be representing my mom and the koi fish would represent my dad. Any piercings? I have my ears pierced, but that's it. OTP. So I had to look up what OTP meant, and that is like something pairing. So it meant like, what two celebrities do you think should be together? And I honestly don't know, and I don't watch TV enough to know any celebrities' names or to know their personalities to know who should go together or who would be the cutest together. So I'm just gonna say me and my husband. Favorite show? My favorite show of all time is Breaking Bad, but since it's not airing right now, I'm just gonna say Last Man on Earth. Last Man on Earth is hilarious and you need to watch it. It is so funny. Will Forte is so funny. The things he says on that show are just, I laugh out loud all the time on that show, like belly laughs. Favorite bands? I don't have favorite bands. I don't listen to enough music to say I have a favorite band. I have a favorite singer who is Michael Bublé. Something you miss? I miss the people that don't live near me. I miss my best friend Keith. I miss my best friend Patty. I miss my cousins that live in Chicago. I just miss them. I miss people. I miss my grandma who lives in Madagascar because my mom is from Madagascar. So I miss my grandma. And I really miss my father-in-law who was not able to, he passed away before my husband and I got married, but I really miss him. He was so loving. He was, my father-in-law passed away of ALS and it was very fast. August of 2013, he was starting to lose his balance and we all thought it was just his knee that he needed surgery on. When he was diagnosed, I believe it was in February or January of 2014, and on April 1st, 2014, he passed away. And it was really, I hate to say the perfect timing, but it was. Everyone of my in-law side of the family, everyone was home. My sister-in-law came down from Berkeley and she was able, like she's super busy. Her husband is super busy. Her husband wasn't touring. My mother-in-law's brother was able to come. My father-in-law passed away the morning my mother-in-law's brother was scheduled to leave. It was just oddly perfect timing. And that was hard. That was hard. Yeah. I really love my in-law side of the family. I am so incredibly lucky to have. I'm incredibly lucky to have them. I didn't talk about this the first time I filmed. I didn't talk about my father-in-law's passing the first time I filmed. His whole illness was incredibly heartbreaking to see him go from such a happy guy to so depressed. Anyway, I really miss him, and I really miss his hugs. My favorite song is the song that my husband and I made our grand entrance with on our wedding day. It's by Omi, the same person who sings Cheerleader. And the reason why I love the song is because my husband and I stayed up until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning trying to figure out a grand entrance song that we could both agree on, because my husband loves ska and rocksteady and a little bit of reggae. He mostly likes ska and rocksteady, and I love reggae. It just reminds me of my wedding day, and I just loved it. So I'll play it for you guys so you can hear. She likes the color of my lips. She really like the color of she really wanna kiss me. She wanna kiss. You get the point. How old are you? I am 26 years old, and in February I will be 27. Zodiac sign. My zodiac sign is Aquarius. Quality you look for in a partner. Humor. Number one thing has to be humor. You have to be able to laugh with me. You have to be able to joke with me, and you have to be able to be sarcastic. Someone who's able to be themselves. Like, my husband really does not care about what other people think, which is great. I don't either. I don't care what other people think of me. Favorite quote. I have 3 favorite quotes. Everything happens for a reason. We are not promised tomorrow. And a quote that my dad said to me when I was little was, better than the gold of kings are memories of happy things. Favorite actor. I'm just gonna say Will Forte, since he's in my current favorite show, which is Last Man on Earth, because he's just so funny. Favorite color. I flip between green and blue. Loud music or soft music? Soft music. My husband listens to his music so loud, and I always tell him to turn it down. My favorite type of music is stuff like Michael Bublé and Frank Sinatra. Where do you go when you're sad? When I'm sad, I just go in my head. I don't go anywhere physically. I just sit in silence and go in my head. How long does it take you to shower? If I'm not shaving, it takes me about 10 to 15 minutes. If I am shaving, 20-25 minutes. It also depends on how cold it is, because if it's cold, I'm gonna stand in the shower for a little bit. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? 15 minutes. Since I am a nanny, I don't put on makeup to go be with kids. Ever been in a physical fight? No. Turn on. A turn on for me would have to be confidence and humor. And not like, well, the next question is turn off. So not cocky or arrogance. The reason I joined YouTube was because I was a nanny and the family that I worked for was moving away. I haven't found a position yet to replace that. I might have some in the works, but I haven't landed a job yet. And I have to be doing things, and I don't want to take my car anywhere because I don't want to waste gas. I don't have money to be paying for gas. I learned how to do makeup because of YouTube. When I was 22, I started watching YouTube videos on how to do makeup, and I'm pretty sure it was because I probably looked up how to do my eyeliner. I don't know exactly what I looked up when I first found out about the beauty community on YouTube, but I think it was probably me trying to learn how to do a winged liner, and I stumbled on more videos videos and more videos and more videos, and ever since then I've been watching videos for forever. So it's been like 5 years of me watching YouTube videos, and so now I figured I might as well contribute by helping other people. I have hooded eyes and droopy eyes and oily skin and acne prone skin and sensitive eyelids, so I figure I have enough stuff that maybe other people are dealing with. That's why I joined. Fears. I have a huge fear of clowns and a huge fear of maggots. I hate maggots. Oh, and needles. I have a huge fear of needles. I literally faint every single time I have to get a shot or blood drawn. So I have to let them know that I need to lay down. Last thing that made you cry. Well, the question about what do I miss and me mentioning my father-in-law, that made me cry. But prior to that, the last thing that made me cry was having to leave my job with the family that I was working with since they moved away. So I was with them for 3 years. And the older boy was asleep when it was time for me to leave. He was taking a nap, and so I wasn't able to give him a real goodbye like I wanted to. Last time you said you loved someone. This morning. Meaning behind your YouTube name. Narina Grace is my first name and my middle name. Last book you read. The last book I read was probably either The Lovely Bones or Where the Heart Is, which I love Where the Heart Is. I mean, I love Lovely Bones too, but Where the Heart Is, I absolutely love. You're currently reading. I am not currently reading anything because I don't like to read. I have dyslexia, so it makes things really hard for me when reading. It also slows my reading, so that's another part of my reading disability, is that I read extremely slow. And not that I can't read, it's just a lot harder for me to unscramble words when they're scrambled in my brain. So it just takes me a lot longer. Last show you watched. The last show I watched, I think, was 90 Day Fiancé. Last person you talked to. The last person I talked to was my bonus daughter, which, by the way, if you guys don't know what bonus daughter is, it just means stepdaughter. I just don't like calling her my stepdaughter. So I refer to her as my bonus daughter because I'm also a believer that I got 2 for the price of 1. She was a bonus. The relationship between you and the person you last texted. The person I last texted was my bonus daughter, and we are super close. We have a really good relationship, which I am so thankful for. I love her to pieces. Favorite food. Growing up, my favorite food was curry crab. My mom used to make curry crab. I have always been a little bit allergic to it, but now I'm really allergic to crab, which is so sad because I really loved curry crab. She would make it for me on my birthday every year because I would ask for it every year. My second would probably have to be fried chicken. I absolutely love fried chicken. My husband and I have gone to Gillies in Las Vegas. It's a restaurant located in Treasure Island. I just love their fried chicken. I don't know what it is about the fried chicken, but I absolutely love it. And if we can't travel over to Gillies, then I love Popeyes. If that was not unhealthy for me, I would eat Popeyes all the time. Place you want to visit. I want to visit Australia really badly. I want to visit Madagascar, where my mom is from, and I want to go to New Orleans and probably Thailand. The last place you were. The last place I was at my aunt and uncle's house giving my cousin, who is almost 4, some clothes that we had bought her from Target. Do you have a crush? I'm just gonna assume celebrity crush because y'all know I'm married. My celebrity crush, I have 3 celebrity crushes in this order. Scott Eastwood, Bradley Cooper, and Channing Tatum. I love them. Last time you kissed someone. I'm pretty sure I kissed my husband last night. And if I didn't kiss him yesterday, then the day before. Your favorite flavor of sweet? Any flavor of sweet. I love it all. What instrument do you play? None. My favorite piece of jewelry. My favorite pieces of jewelry are my engagement ring and then my right hand ring. The right hand ring are the rings that my bonus daughter and I exchanged on our wedding day. So that was like my ring and band. And then my other favorite jewelry piece is a necklace that my husband gave me on our first anniversary, which I wore on our wedding day as well. Last sport you played. Sport I played in high school was crew, which is rowing, and I did that for a while. And then out of high school, I work out, I lift some weights, I do cardio, which I hate. That's what I do. Last song sang. I don't remember what song I actually sang in the car by myself. Favorite chat up line, which I'm assuming is pickup line, and I don't have a favorite pickup line. If anyone tried to use a pickup line on me, my best friend knows how I am with getting hit on. I basically shut anyone down. This is even before I was married, even when I didn't have boyfriends or anything. I don't know, I didn't like people coming up to me and hitting on me or asking for my phone number. I remember one time we were at the beach and it was my best friends, Tasia and Alexa, and these two guys came up to us asking for our names and phone numbers, and I was so rude. I just kept saying to them, no. They were saying like, oh, what's your names? And Tasia and Alexa said their name, and then they got to me and I just said no. Have you ever used it? I'm assuming the pickup line, and no, if I don't have one, a favorite one, then I've never used it. Last time you hung out with anyone, like an actual hangout, was with my best friends. Hey guys. We went and had dinner at a restaurant to celebrate Tasia's birthday, so that was fun. Who should answer these questions? You guys. I'm going to leave all these questions down below, so just copy and paste into the comments so that I can read your comments and find out a little bit about you guys. Thank you for watching my TMI tag. Now you guys know a little bit more about me. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!